Hello again, and welcome back to Granny Dorothy Visits. I'm so glad you're here with me again today. I've picked out a couple of readings for you that I hope will help, especially one person. Don't know who you are, but someone requested me to do a video about how to let love in. So that's what I've entitled this one, and I hope that it helps you. I really do. The first reading is from Everyday Positive Thinking, Louise Hay's book. And this one, the one I chose, is from Don Miguel Ruiz. From now on, let every action, every reaction, every thought, and every emotion be based on love. Increase your self-love until the entire dream of your life is transformed from fear and drama to love and joy. And the last one I'm going to do today is from Dr. Gladys McGarey, M-C-G-A-R-E-Y, The Well-Lived Life. As you know, if you're one of my followers or subscribers, you know I've read from her quite often, but I just think that she's wonderful. I know that she's a 103-year-old doctor when she wrote this, and she's on the other side right now, but she left so many gems for us, and I hope this helps you. It's entitled, How to Let Love In. Oftentimes, we undergo challenges that we interpret to mean we are unworthy of receiving love. People leave us, hurt us, or are unable to give us the love we deserve. Painful experiences such as abuse, neglect, and indifference can shape who we become. They leave an imprint on our unconscious that can have massive effects on our health and happiness. Receiving love can bring up a lot of fear, especially when we've been hurt in the past. That's precisely why we need to focus on it. As hard as it is to get through the fear, doing so will help us receive more love. One patient, Pamela, struggled to understand that she was lovable. By the time she came to see me, in her 60s, she had many physical problems. As I counseled her, it became clear that she simply did not believe she was lovable. Though she was a wonderful school counselor who had helped many troubled children, she couldn't see her value in life. She consistently compared herself to other people and found herself coming up short. It seemed to me that deep down, she believed herself to be unworthy of life force, perhaps even of life itself. After we talked about it for a while, I told Pamela what I thought was at the heart of her problem. It seems to me that you don't believe that you can be loved, I said. Do you have any sense of why that may be the case? Pamela laughed. Now you sound like my mother, she said. The response shocked me. What on earth had her mother said to her? I asked Pamela what she meant. Oh, well, my mother simply couldn't love me when I was young because I was such an ugly baby. She wanted to love me, but it was just too embarrassing, she explained. She told me that she had been born prematurely, which had made her body quite skinny. When she was a child, her mother had told her many times that when friends came over to see the new baby, she would cover Pamela with a towel, so only her face was visible. That way they wouldn't see how ugly you were, her mother would explain. That was compounded by the fact that 2 years after she was born, her mother gave birth to a healthy baby boy. The long-standing family joke was that Pamela was an ugly baby and her brother was a beautiful baby. So obviously, it was easier for her mother to love her brother. As she spoke, Pamela realized what was already clear to me. It hadn't been a joke. It was a heartbreaking thing that her mother had told her over and over, and it had affected her deeply. She now realized why her self-esteem was so low and why she was so insistent on comparing herself to others, despite how much it hurt her. We ended the session with a big, long hug, during which I tried to give Pamela every drop of the love she had always deserved. In subsequent sessions, we stopped focusing on Pamela's symptoms and started looking at her lovability instead. First, Pamela learned to let my love in. Then she began to accept the love from her students and their parents, all of whom adored her. Finally, she was able to start loving herself, and the majority of her symptoms evaporated. Pamela had struggled to receive love from infancy. That may seem young, but our beliefs about ourselves and our worth can form even earlier than that. I want people to know that they are lovable every minute of their lives. That's what I want you to know too. I think that's wonderful, don't you? That you are lovable too. We are all lovable. God made us all, and He loves us dearly, more than anybody could. You are loved. You are cared for. Don't ever forget that. Please don't ever forget that. I send you my love. Until next week, bye for now.